So our topic is concerned with the capital market analytics. That is, the entire first unit we are going to discuss in three parts. First one is capital market analytics. Then the second part is investment analytics. Then risk and return. All these things you have already studied in practicals. Even then, we are going to discuss some of the topics in the theoretical portion. Usually theory is in the form of glossary. What is what you must know. That is the purpose. You must know the theory. Practical, you already calculated. You have taken some decision. So probably next week, you are having a test only for practical. Be ready for that one. Okay. So today's our topic is regarding the capital market. I think before entering into the class, you might have seen switched on how the BSc is functioning. I simply noticed how BSc is going on at present, that is Sensex, everything. Today it started with something red and now it is moving with blue and green also. We have to wait and see how far the BSc is going to finish today. So that is, everybody is liking that one. And most of the financial analytics is concerned with this capital market analytics. Even when you Google it, you will find out only the analytics regarding the share price. That is how the people created the analytics for that one. But usually it is unpredictable. Even then, capital market analytics is very famous. Even still, I think I already told that story. If you are in Mumbai, if our Sanoj is in Mumbai, let us assume like that. Today he is going to invest around 50 lakhs. So what Sanoj will do, if he is in Mumbai, he will first get down from his house, he will have a nice prayer, then he will go to Mahalakshmi Mandir, and in Mahalakshmi Mandir, he will put a coin in that pillar. In those days, it was called a silver coin, but of course, Sanoj is not having silver coin. He will put 1 rupee coin in the pillar. If the 1 rupee coin is be there in the pillar for minimum 30 seconds, Sanoj will dance and shout. He will be a very happy person. That means that his 50 lakhs of investment will fetch very good income. Then he will come back to the Dalal Street and a number of banks will be there. He will say that, okay, today I am going to invest in capital market, some shares, 50 lakhs. That is the role of Sanoj if he is in Mumbai. Of course, unfortunately, now he is in Bangalore. That is the analytics. In those days, it was like that. Even today, it was like that only. Even I think some of the Hindi films you might have seen, the Mahalakshmi Mandir is used for analytics purpose in Mumbai. Very common. Even lovers and everybody will go there. Whether, how will you say that your love is successful one? Everybody in your mindset, you are loving some X or Y. You are keeping in your mindset nicely whether your love will be success or not. Anyhow, nowadays 80% will feel that love should not be successful, and around 40% feel that love is successful. Even for that, they are depending upon the Mahalakshmi Mandir in Mumbai. They used to go there. Both of them will go there and keep, both of them take a single coin, using their hands, put that coin there and find out whether the coin is there for 30 seconds. If it is there, they will be happy. If the coin fell down immediately, even indirectly, they will be happy, but they won't reveal. That is the analytics. You can see how this system is working nicely in Mumbai. That is the analytics once upon a time created. Later on, after this system, that is computers and technology has grown, even now you can see mostly watched programs in internet or in TV is horoscope. That is quite common in India. We are living in such a tradition. You will just open the paper, either Bangalore Mirror or local paper. You will open what your horoscope is saying. If your horoscope is saying that today your investment will be good, you will fetch income, you will invest. Otherwise, if they are saying the Saturn is looking you, then you won't invest. This is quite common. That is the Indian culture and tradition. You can see these astrologists, how they predict everything. They know the predictive analytics once upon a time, and they clearly predicted everything. They are using horoscopes, even the sun sign, moon sign, when the full moon day will come, when no moon day will come, whether we can invest in no moon day or whether we can invest in full moon day. It depends upon these persons. These people only help. Still, I remember in some of the places, even in Karnataka, in North Karnataka, it is a belief that the full moon day is good, you can invest. At the same time, in South Karnataka, some of the people believes that only in no moon day, because after that it is a growth stage. If you invest in no moon day, next time it will tends to grow. That is, the moon will come bright so that your investment will grow. See this thing. This is all the astrological prediction. They nicely predicted based upon our solar system once upon a time. Even these are all the beliefs we are having. Analytics now, it is moving in such direction also. I think you know, some of you are going to work in some of the big firms. They also created a nice analytics based upon the horoscope. I think Sankeet is joined in some of the organization E and Y. So not EY, I'm telling E and Y. Sankeet is joined as the financial analyst. So what is the role of Sankeet in future? He will not only predict with the help of our analytics, but he will also ask, what is your solar sign? What is your sun sign, moon sign? He will ask the customer. Based upon that, he will notice, okay, this customer's sun sign is good. So if he invests, it will go nicely. That is also now linked. I can't know that in Karvy Financials, they created along with the horoscope of the investors. You can see, I don't know how they link that one. So if you dial to Karvy Financials, and if you are ready to invest, they may ask your sun sign and moon sign. You will tell something. Based upon that, they will put one category. Then only our returns will say, then only the beta value, all this thing will work. First is the horoscope. See that one, how the tendency is going on. That is the analytics nowadays. So based upon that, we are moving to know what are all the components, what are all the essential things in this capital market analytics. Most of them are purely judgment. It may break any time. That is why I posted this picture. Okay, what this picture implies to you? Anybody? Why I posted this picture for this capital market analytics? Anyone? What happened? You know, it is recording is going on. It will be available in YouTube. Even your grandkids will see all those things after a long period. So your grandkids and your would-bes will ask, who didn't watch the class on those days? They may ask, chances that. What is the relevance of this picture relating to market analytics? What happened? Even Sanoj is not there.
I'm here, sir.
Yes, Sanoj, you can ask your right or left hand. Well, what is the role of this picture? Why I introduced this picture today? What is your opinion about this picture?
Sir, it indicates that if analytics goes wrong and maybe your portfolio will look like that, you know, crashing.
Portfolio will look like if it goes wrong. Very good, your opinion. From girl side, some girls will tell what happened. Rosemary, no response. Anjana, Harini, Megha, what happened? Girls, they are not ready to tell. Even today, the Shija madam told nice story about Megha, but she is not responding to my class. Chetan, what? Then Hemant, everybody went for sleeping. Yes, Hemant, what is the role of this image relating to capital market? You can tell any reason, don't worry. What, Hemant? See how I think everybody started sleeping nicely. So in future, your friends may see this video and ask you what happened to you, what you did once upon a time. They may ask, okay? Okay, we'll move on to the next slide. What is happening in the capital market? What we have discussed. The analytics is purely based upon the momentum. You can see the share market highlights, what happened in the share market. So it was the news from the yesterday. Sensex ends with 221 points. Nifty is moving above 18,050. Based upon that, you can see how in different countries the momentum is going on yesterday. That is a very nice example. That is how they used to predict. You can see in case of San Francisco, prices is rising, volume is also rising. But in case of New York, prices are rising, but volume is falling. In Hong Kong, prices are falling, volume is also falling. See the situation. However, in case of Shanghai, prices are falling, volume is rising. Simple thing. So you can see in different countries how the market is behaving. Each and every country is having their own system. Usually, the share market is not equal to traditional economics. Traditional economics is when prices are falling, the volume will increase. That is what they used to tell, but it is applicable only in Shanghai, in China. But in other countries, you can see every Paris, it is different. New York, it is different. Hong Kong, it is absolutely reverse. How this situation is going on? This is the first thing you must know. What is the momentum? How the behavior analytics is going on. Now we are thinking about the behavioral part, even the high frequency financing. See that one. That is the basic thing, how these capital market analytics people will work. So each and every country, they will have a different one. Kiran may work for a country of Europe. In case of Europe, it will work different. London, you can see when prices are falling, volume is also going down. Kiran may be in London and he may work there. Hemant may be in Paris. For him, the behavior will be different. Sankit may be in New York, so the behavior will be different. We can't use the single analytics everywhere. That you must understand. That is the basic. You may not argue in future that we are working for Europe, but what you are saying is wrong in Europe. Absolutely. We are discussing according to Indian situation. All the practicals you worked out in Indian situation. So Indian share market is based upon the Indian style of momentum, but it will be differ according to different countries. Here is a very good example. So how we are using the data science in finance? Usually, the data science was first used in finance only for the purpose of investment. Or we can say that risk management. Simply saying in technical terms, to calculate the beta, what will be the risk? If you are investing in a share, what will be your risk? That is the basic thing first we introduced to find out. It is quite common. Even when you are traveling in bus, you are thinking, what is the risk rate of traveling? Nothing will happen. But whether you will reach the college in time or not, that is the risk management process. Still, I remember, I think some of the A-class students are here. Once, we organized the summit, we are given the task to Jason. You are supposed to be outside of your campus house. So you have to report from the outside. We decided like that. But what happened? Jason and Sanoj slept well nicely. But when the class started, I am asking, Jason, where you are? He is telling, yes, sir, I am in the place. Why you are not switching on the camera? Jason is saying, wait, sir, within 5 minutes. Then only I noticed that some sound is coming, then they stopped everything. Within 5 minutes, you can see this Jason and Swaraj went to somewhere nearby that stone area. I don't know where it is. Where you went, Swaraj?
Rampura, sir.
Which place?
Rampura, sir.
Rampura. He went that one. See that one, that is the risk management process. This is quite common. Sanoj is unable to tell me that one. If he told that, sir, I am in my home, I will shout against him. So he is not ready to tell. That is the risk management process. It is quite common. Same thing in case of capital market analytics. When something is going on down and you are estimating it will go in future quickly, you will ready to take the risk. Risk bearing is very important thing. Still, I don't know how Sanoj traveled from his home to that place, maybe nearest place. Within 5 minutes, they traveled and they achieved. That is quite common. Time is very important in finance. By that time, for some other purpose, Sanoj and Jason did. But I appreciate in one side because they have taken the risk. But loss is also high. I don't know how many kilometers speed they have taken their car to go to that place. In capital market, so in my view, if same Sanoj is taking the decision, his decision will be apt because he is ready to take risk and the premium will also be high. That is the first purpose in which data science has been introduced nicely. And you can see most of the organizations are using the analytics based upon the perception also. That is the new thing what I told in case of capital market, especially in case of India, the horoscope is playing the role. You can see Wall Street has jumped onto the technology bandwagon. Not only Dalal Street, it started from the Wall Street there in US. And they are using the analytics nowadays, capital market analytics using the social media. You can see that one Goldman Sachs employs more engineers than Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. They are depending upon the engineers. Once upon a time, capital market means those who have studied MBA finance Nowadays, it is not like that. Those who have studied engineering, then MBA finance only they are recruiting. Goldman Sachs, even Citadel, they mentioned the doomsday scenarios. They are creating the doomsday scenarios. What will happen next? Very nice thing in analytics is moving towards the doomsday scenarios. Doomsday scenarios means before the capital market, before you are investing into the BSE, they will create, today this Tata Steel is going up. If it increases, what we have to take decision? If ACC is going down, what decision we have to take? If Wipro is going up, what decision we have to take? They used to create a doomsday scenarios. That is quite common nowadays. Whatever may be the organization, they used to create a scenario first, so that when the market started functioning based upon the direction, immediately they will employ that one. They assume that today the Tata Steel price will come down because they may identify if the Tata Steel price are coming down, they will advise some of the fellows, investors, today you can invest because Tata Steel is coming down. In near future, it may increase. Since the price is coming down, buy. When the price tends to increase, you can sell. That is the doomsday scenarios. It is quite common everywhere. Even in our Kiran example, it will be what? Kiran, you are there? What happened? Kiran is not there. Doomsday scenario, Kiran used to create nicely. It is also a scenario. How we can create if these things happens. What will be the effect? You can create nice scenarios like that. Okay, doomsday scenario. That is why capital market is moving in direction like that. But coming to the analytics, most of the analytics in finance are depending upon the clients, that is the external interface. Clients are the first persons. You can see, then only the institutional investors. You have to work for the institutional investors. If you got placed, you will work for the institutional investors. If Alan got a very good job in the PwC, what PwC will do, they are also doing nice analytics, but they are not working for individual clients, they are working for corporate clients. So our island will work for the mutual funds or exchanges like that. That is the second stage. Then only in case of finance, we are having the clearing houses, regulators, all these things will come in the one side. We used to call it as external interfaces. First preference will be given to the external interfaces. That is why every time when we are doing practical, I used to say, if a customer is calling, what will be your answer? That is the client service also. We have to acquire new clients. That is we can't overthrow our clients, whatever may be the analytics. Then only the trading comes. How you can fix the deal making, how the analytics is so used for deal making, all these things. In the middle level, the transaction management. That is the position management, cash, clearing and settlement, within how many days we are able to get the money, whether the client will pay immediately, what we can do for the client. Then the last stage is the compliance. However, all these two things work only for the risk and control analysis. That is the nice block diagram of the factors that influence in the capital market analytics. Okay. I understand that one. I hope you might understand. Any comments for this one? Sam George, are you there? Million will be there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Million. Tell me any one component of the capital market. I have shown one diagram, not this one, previous one. What, William?
Yes, sir.
You are unable to notice this one. This is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Where you are now?
I am at PG, sir.
Not in this fourth floor lab.
No, sir.
Okay, but likewise, in case of capital markets, what are the different services you must know? Indirectly means elements of capital market analytics. Okay, you can see that one, how far the technology is used here and for which purpose we are using that one. Mostly now it is utility services, around 80% automation, even the investment analysis coming under chatbot. And usually we will have a nice app for mobility. Wherever you are going and traveling, you can use the mobility and you can find out what is happening. Then only the big data based upon the previous experience, the data and output will be stored in the cloud. And mostly we are using the open source technology. And every day we have to update, that is the platform modernization. And to find out the exact result, to maintain the security nicely, we are moving towards blockchain. Then the advanced risk and compliance. Whether we are going in an ethical manner, then what is the risk involved? Whether to protect the risk or protect the failures, anything, we are taking any measures. Okay. Finally, once again, it joins with the utility services. That is the technology services. We have to anticipate that how to protect ourselves from some risk. That is how in each and every transaction they used to see. If a customer is asking whether I can invest in Wipro, immediately what you have to say, everything will come. Automation will come. Immediately you will see the graph and say what will be the result. Mobility, it should be in your mobile phone, wherever you are traveling. Big data, you are analyzing within the 1 year data. And store everything will be in your cloud. You can't depend upon the hard disk. And it should be modernized, what is happening present. And the entire thing, you should have security using the blockchain. Okay. So these are the elements of the finance analytics. Coming to the capital market analytics, usually what type of data we use for visualization? Whatever the capital market, you must know basic things in capital market. You can see the bullish trend and bearish trend. Without having the bull and bear, there is no market. You can see here the bullish and bearish trend. What is bullish trend? Anybody? What is the role of bull?
Sir, more buying happens, sir.
More buying will happen. Good. That means the price tends to increase. What is the role of the bearish trend?
More selling happens.
More selling. That means the prices are coming down. You can see that one, bullish and bearish trend. It is quite common whether you are dealing in BSE or NSE or in New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ or Berlin Stock Exchange, whatever it may be. So in capital market analytics, we used to map everything with the help of the two main concepts, that is bullish activity and bearish activity. That is quite interesting thing. So all this analysis is based upon the trend of the market. You can see this one. Accumulation is the first stage. First stage means when the data is coming, when the market begins to start. That is the accumulation. whether the prices are decreasing or it started increasing. Then markup process, it is the bullish type, tends to increase. And what will happen? Then the distribution, peak stage. How many minutes or how many days the same price will go? That is the distribution stage. Then decline, bearish stage, when the price tends to decrease. And usually it is reflected in the form of selling, what she clearly mentioned. Bullish trend is very good. The market is increasing, so that if you invest, you will get very good returns. So each and every stage is having its own analytic. In accumulation stage, it is also divided into early accumulation, mid accumulation, and late accumulation. You can see that one. The early accumulation starts from the bearish trend. That is usually if the market is beginning with the bearish trend, less price. Okay, mid accumulation, then it should be neutral. Late accumulation, it tries to increase. Likewise, in markup stage also, we used to call it as early, mid, and late. In distribution also, we'll have the same thing, and decline also. Why these colors are important? These colors only used for visualization in capital market. By seeing the colors itself, you can see whether it is bullish or bearish. Not only that one, you can find out whether the markup is going on. If it is a markup, what is the thing within the markup, whether it is early markup or mid markup or late markup. If you identified that trend is in late markup, definitely it means that the price will tend to decline. Here. That is why this chart is very, very important thing. In my view, if you download the app of any share price movement, same color will reflect. By seeing the colors itself, you can know. That is the first analytics. We used to call it as data visualization. In some cases, it is also called as financial journalism, especially business newspapers, Business Line, Business Standard, Economic Times. All these papers, you can see, they used to call it as nicely the financial journalism. Journalism means not accounting entry. How you can visualize the transaction to make decision immediately. When these colors are displaying, you have to take decision based upon these colors. When it is in early markup, if light green is showing, immediately you assume that, okay, the price are going to increase. When it comes to light orange, it says that it will be stable, but we don't know how many times it will be stable. That is the distribution state. You assume that the price will be same. When it comes to the decline stage, when the red color is started coming, the data visualization, you have to see that the price are going to decline. So dear students, in analytics, these are all the very, very essential thing, especially relating to the capital market. And this visualization is used in analytics to find out or predict the share prices. Okay? Whether it is predictive analytics or prescriptive analytics, same thing. That is why I've shown this diagram. And this is the data visualization used in financial analytics. Let us come to the very old stories. What do you mean by market returns? These are all the glossaries. You must know the glossary items. You can see the things. What do you mean by market returns? That you already calculated. Usually we used to calculate closing price minus opening price divided by opening price into 100. That is how much percentage it increased. That is called the market returns. So we everywhere based upon the market returns will be, this decision will be taken. Be clear. This graph, whether it is bullish or bearish, it is depending upon the market return. If it is bullish, market returns will be high. If it is bearish, the market returns will be high. If it is in orange color, it shows that it is going in the same direction. And this upward and downward trend is called the volatility that you already studied. We are using the standard deviation to measure the volatility. Even I told the example of Sanoj and Jason, they are going from home to their place for summer shooting. See, the volatility refers to the speedometer. When Sanoj is pushing the accelerator, what is the speed? It won't be steady. It will dance here and there very quickly. That is the volatility. Because Sanoj knows, okay, it depends upon the traffic, especially if you are traveling in Bangalore, the volatility will be very high. The dance movement of the speedometer. When you are seeing the police, if Nandish is seeing the police suddenly, what Nandish will do? Either he will speed up and escape, or what Nandish will do? He will identify another route, bypass route. When he is going to bypass route, his volatility speed will be different. Same thing in case of capital market also, we use the term called volatility. That means ups and downs of the markets. We used to measure that one with the help of the standard deviation. We have seen it may be bull or it may be bear or it may be a jump effect. That is why in market, you can see the volatility, how it is coming. This is a nice graph which shows the volatility in case of some of the shares. Find fintech cyclicals. You can see the market boom is coming. Then it is called as bull market, then market tap, then bear market, late bear market, it comes. Usually the normal curve. Next one, another scenario you can see. In case of economy, it tends to come down. It's called the recession. Then you can see the early recovery, full recovery, early recession. Based upon the sector also, the price will move. That is the next important factor. Depending upon the sectoral analysis, the capital market will move. Hence, in analytics, we used to give input about the sector analysis. Today, the government is announcing for all the engineering industries, we are announcing that the income tax slab will be reduced. Suddenly, what will happen? The engineering industries will increase. Some cases for airlines industry, the government is saying since the COVID pandemic is coming, the airlines industry won't be taxed this year. If it says like that, immediately the airline company share price will move up. Likewise, negative trend. Since the COVID is increasing, suddenly they mentioned that we are moving towards the lockdown. So what will happen? The entire FMCG sector will be affected. The price tends to decrease. That is the FMCG. That is why in analytics, capital market analytics especially, you must know the sectoral rotation. The dance of the price depends upon the sector. We used to call it a sector rotation. These are the technical terms you must know. How the sectoral rotation is measured, it is measured in terms of dispersion. In technical things, we used to call it as the beta. Based upon the beta only, we have taken the decision. If beta is 1, everything is moving in the same direction of other one. If beta is moving very fast, it means that the market is moving very fast than that of the expected. If the beta is less, market is not able to move according to the expectation. That is the beta value. So in market analytics, how the beta is playing the role? We use different formula for calculating the beta with the help of some standards. On the day when Sanoj is going to the some place, you can see usually he used to drive with 50 kilometer speed. But on the day, Sanoj might have traveled with the help of 90 kilometers per hour speed. So what is the beta? The usual speed is 50 kilometers, but on the day Sanoj is traveling for 90 kilometers speed means his beta value is greater than 1. Definitely he is going to achieve. He will go to that place and he will fit the camera and ready for shooting. The beta value is high because it is more than the market. Market return means normal speed of the car in the first road is only maximum, I think within the city 43 kilometers. But nobody is driving in 43 kilometers. Minimum 50. The 50 is the average. But on the particular day, Sanoj is traveling by 90 kilometers or 100 kilometers speed. That means the risk is increasing. At the same time, the achievement is done. That is how we measure the beta. The beta value of Sanoj is definitely greater than 1. If it is 1 means Sanoj is also traveling by 50 kilometers speed. If the beta value is less, usual speed is 50 for the purpose of the examination sake or to cheat somebody, Sanoj is going very slow. And he will say that, no, since the Bangalore traffic is high, we are unable to reach. The beta value is less. But Sanoj is traveling by 90 kilometers per hour speed. The beta is high, the risk is high, and the premium is also high. That is how the beta is used to measure that one. Likewise, we arrive the volatility index. I told you, ups and downs are there. How to measure these ups and downs? We are using the volatility index, what we studied in the second exercise in the practicals. The upside down, whether it will happen or not, whether it will increase or decrease. For that purpose, we are using the volatility index. And very interesting thing, here also, when they are studying about the volatility, that is one nice word associated with that one. That is the volatility smile. How you are smiling, that is important thing. In capital market analytics also, we arrive the volatility smile. Volatility smile will happen when it reaches to the same level. You can see the graph is coming down because of the volatility. It is coming down, but finally it is moving in the same place. That means even though some negative things or upward things are coming, finally it reaches the destination with the same place. That is the volatility smile. That is usually it may be in the U shape or it may be in the normal curve type. Usually if it comes down, you will have worry. What is going to happen? If Sanoj is going to this place with, instead of 50 kilometers, he is traveling by 30 kilometers because of the Bangalore traffic, Sanoj is worrying you what is going to happen. Within 5 minutes, you have to be there. But suddenly, for his lucky, no more traffic. He is increasing speed to 100. So, this event we used to call it as volatility smile. Even the Sanoj will smile, we achieved. When he started heavy traffic, when he reached no traffic. That is the volatility smile. Same thing in case of capital market, we used to face the volatility smile. With this, we will conclude today's class and we will meet in the next class with the second type of capital market analytics, other terms. Okay? I think nobody has switched on. Last 10 minutes, you have to switch on your camera.